Buzz off, bees. This waster and I have some words to exchange. You're lucky I'm in an inquisitive mood, kid. You stick your meat rod in a beehive, you can expect more than just a little prick. So tell me, what on God's glowing earth made you think that shaking up the bee's nest was a good plan for your continued survival? You've outgunned some of my most decorated markswomen. That's a feat unto itself. Yes, you've outwomaneuvered every one of my bees, and you've yet to make a move on me. This means you want something that only the queen bee can provide. Buzz, waster. The knowledge of the bees is earned in badges, and your sash is looking a little bare. We bees are the baddest bitches in the western wastes. We would know. Our scouting parties have scoured every sandy inch of it, decorating it with the bodies of all the raider gangs that thought they could take on a gang of nice little girls. Turns out, the wastes are mostly empty, and the non-empty parts are filled with a bunch of flaccid dicks waiting for their chance to be shot at or punched. There's nothing left for us out there. Everything we could possibly need to survive is down here in the hive. Our scouts have learned to tame and train the mutants you wasters are so fond of getting mauled by. You know what they say, the way to a mute's heart is through his stomach. A secret bee's recipe. Buzz. Good girl. You see, these big bad beasts aren't so big and bad once you manage to get on their good side. All it takes is a little sweetness, a lot of love, and dumb waster machismo filling these halls with a steady stream of man corpses to munch on. In return, the beasts protect us and feed us, and unlike you wasters, our mutant companions won't turn on us for a swig of booze. Our hive is a self-sufficient badass bitchtopia of woman and mutant. Did I stutter? Read my lips. We don't need anything from you waster trash. So you're not as dumb as you look. The truth is, we bees can take care of ourselves, and we have. We survived everything the wastes have thrown at us, from raider raids to the rad diarrhea outbreak. The dinner party nearly ended us, but we bounced back and took the hive. We're nothing if not tenacious, Buzz. But I'm getting older, waster, and the girls who were once the darling Bella Scouts have become women. Unless we repopulate our ranks, we'll die out in a couple of decades, and our knowledge along with it. That's why I need some way of ensuring the bees can continue on for future generations. Hopefully, one that doesn't involve letting witless men into our ranks. The western wastes are far too wide and far too empty to try to scour in search of some new recruits. You're suggesting we capture some of the wasters that wander in and force the strongest women among them into our ranks? Buzz. Holding wasters against their will, especially those belonging to other raider parties, would be asking for trouble. You mean the Oni Express? Yes, I see. If I sent some of my scouts to the Oni, we could recruit some new members. It would be much safer. Buzz. Yes. You get more bees with honey than with vinegar, after all. I'll send a scout troop to the Oni Express immediately. A regular delivery of our bees' baked goods to the region could certainly go a long way in improving our relationship with the community there. Here, take this map of the wastes. Contained within is the culmination of decades of bees scouting. It is the least we can offer for giving the bees a place in the wastes. As a final gesture of good faith, you can take one of the kits in the chamber behind me. In return, do not return to this place. This is our hive, and my bees will fight to the bitter end to protect their queen. And now, with a final buzz off, I bid you adieu, waster.
The SOB need to take a chill pill.
It's a real dog-eat-dog world out there, so I prefer to stay inside.
You found the location of Alistair's cooler. You might be just in time. The SOB have mounted an all-out attack on the new Skeleton Army headquarters. We're not sure how they found the information, but given that they've been specifically targeting the coolers, it was just a matter of time. Guess there's no time to beat around the bush anymore. The new Skeleton Army had been hiding in a previously undisclosed cooler, CA-4. What's worse, now that it's been discovered, raider gangs from all over have begun fighting their way in, trying to get at the booze. This complicates things, to say the least. Well, you see, the new Skeleton Army is something of a conglomerate of other raiding parties. Once a waster agrees to help the Skelly Claws, they return to their respective gangs, secretly spying on them and collecting any information that might help us free the waste from the SOB. Nobody but the highest Skelly officials know the identities of our members, which means that our guys don't even know who they're working with. Now that all hell's broken loose at HQ, nobody knows who's who. We've got Skellies killing other Skellies without even knowing it. All the while, SOB is slowly making their way to the head Skelly. It's not, considering the head Skelly's the only one who knows how to get Alistair's cooler open. Without getting into Alistair's cooler, there's no way of getting the mulligan. And without the mulligan, we can kiss our chances of freeing the Western Waste from the SOB goodbye. Quick, get the cooler CA-4 and head to the head Skelly before the SOB do. We don't have much time.